In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to perform a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Let's dive in. To properly perform this exercise, you just need two dumbbells. They should be the same weight. And what I want you to do is first focus on the setup. So what we're going to do to start off here is just stand with your legs, with your feet about shoulder width apart on the ground. And you have your dumbbells hanging out to the side. That's really the big part of the setup here. It's a pretty simple starting point, and then the details really come into play as we start to perform the exercise. So to start this exercise correctly, what I want you to think about is actually sticking your hips back and kind of sitting and stretching your hamstrings into the exercise. I'll put the dumbbells down to show you exactly what I mean. So when we're doing this, I want you to think about pointing your butt to the wall behind you. And as you do that, it's going to bring your upper body down. You're holding the dumbbells and they're just dangling in front of you. There's really nothing that you should be doing with your shoulders, arms, back, anything like that, other than staying stable so that we can perform this exercise. So again, you're going to think about pushing your hips back and your butt back to the wall behind you. And just by doing that, your upper body comes down and you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Really, all we want to do is get that stretch in the hamstrings. So we have a weighted stretch, and then we think about bringing the weight back up with our hamstrings and our glutes. So now I'll grab the dumbbells and show you what I mean. So I'm standing, I'm ready to perform the exercise. I think about sticking my butt back, slight bend in my knee, nothing crazy, right? We're not squatting here. So sticking my butt back to that wall behind me until I can't stick it back anymore. As you can see, the dumbbells are basically, just below my knees here. And that may be as deep as you need to go. You see a lot of people in the gym come all the way down here. You see how my back is rounding all the way down? Like, none of that, none of your upper back or anything like that, it should be involved in this exercise. So it's not a competition about how deep you can go. What it is a competition of with yourself is to get that weighted stretch in your hamstring, and then think about thrusting your hips back forward and using your hamstrings and your glutes to bring the weight back to the starting position. So we're coming maybe just below the knees, wherever you feel the most stretch and wherever you are unable to extend your hips and your butt back any farther, that's where you stop. And then to bring the weight back up, something that I've found is a really useful cue is to think about pushing the ground away through your heels. So we come to here, and that's as far down as we can go. And then I want you to think about bringing everything back up by pushing through your heels. And that should help you feel the exercise in your hamstrings and in your glutes. So we get to the bottom, push through the heels, and at the very top, to finish the exercise, you should think about thrusting your hips forward into the dumbbells and squeezing your glutes at the very top. So we slow and controlled come down. There's the stretch. Back up. Slow and controlled on the way down. Push through the heels and thrust the hips and glutes forward. One more time. And that's how you perform a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask, and happy training.